Peoples of the planet! Welcome everyone. I almost missed it. I think I got here like a couple seconds later after the countdown. I was running, man, to grab water. Welcome everyone. Let me see. KDO, my man. Welcome to the stream. I know that you're tired, man. You're probably gonna be sleeping soon. Thanks for stopping by, man, before you go. What else? Mr. Syrian. Welcome, my man. Nice to see ya. What else in here? Hitmax. Welcome to the stream, my man. I'm filling up with oatmeal. Oh boy. Ooh, someone else got here. Mortal. Welcome to the stream, my man. Let me open Unity here, guys. Am I have everything right? Let me open my audio here so I don't miss anything. Because yesterday I was missing things because I was not getting the messages. Let me start opening Unity here and turn on the air. There we go. How are you guys doing, man? Dude, the closer it gets to the weekend, the tired I am. Like, the more tired I am. It's just crazy. And then in the weekend, I don't want to do anything, right? Oh boy, let's see if we can fix this thing. I don't know if we're gonna do it tomorrow. I don't know if we're gonna fix today or tomorrow, but let's keep going with it. KDO, by the way, if you don't have the tickets, I don't have either. Master. Welcome to the stream, Master. How you doing, dude? I don't have the tickets either. I don't know if we should be buying them right now or what. Maybe, what? Visual Studio? Did you guys ever got this message? Look that. That's crazy. I'm thinking that I'm gonna close it and reopen. Yeah, but I don't know if we should buy the tickets right now or wait or what. Master. I'm good, man. The only thing is I'm tired and something was weird here because it's not showing the code. Let me close this thing again, try to reopen. That was weird. I never got that message before. Huh. Yeah, no idea. I don't know. I think I'm gonna buy my tickets soon. Better be safe than sorry. Am I going to get that message again? By the way, do we have drop frames? No. Today is clean. No drop frames so far. I'm not gonna even talk about it because I don't want to jinx it. So forget about it. I didn't even say anything. I didn't even look at it. By the way, Mortal, how is your cat? It's getting better or it's still the same thing, dude? Still taking medicine? I'll take it. Okay. I know I need to fix this. Let's do it. Let's do it. You just looked. No, I didn't. I was lying. I didn't. I stopped learning game development and kept learning more advanced web development. Dude, even if you're learning development, that somehow entangles together with a language. Even though you're doing web development, it's still you're working with programming, right? And that helps problem solving, right? So that's fine because I did that. I keep telling you guys, like, I learned programming like with like 12, 14 years old, but I didn't program my entire life, like every day of my life. There was like a couple of years that I said, you know what? I don't want to be a nerd. I don't want to program. I want to skateboard. And then I was skateboarding for a couple years. And then later on, I had a band and I was playing like heavy metal and rock and roll, and that's what I want to do. And for a couple of years, I wasn't programming, so it's completely fine. If you guys, And jumping from game development to web development, it's better than jumping from some development to nothing, right? Where was our error? Game development is too time consuming. Well, I guess any development is time consuming, depending what you're doing. With web development, yes, it's faster because you create the features and probably, I don't know, let's say a feature that checkout process. You can do that in a week, right? And you can polish in one more week and you're done if you're not adding anything to it. And there is not too much to add to a checkout process, right? So depending what you're working, yeah, I agree with that. In 1-2 weeks, you get the thing done and you move to something else, right? Okay, so this is what I want to comment it out. Comment that. Save that. Go back to the game, and now I want to see if we get the exception again. And I see that you guys are kicking in the community on Twitch. Now I have both here. Now I have Discord open and I have the Twitch community open. So I can see everything that's happening. Everything that you guys are talking about, I can see it. Let's try this thing here. Was not enough for you? Yeah. Already knew web development bit before game dev. And development skills, yeah, that's pretty good to do, man. To jump around and see how it feels. See, you know, if it's something you would like to do. Headbang, KDO, I'm telling you, dude, you're gonna get dizzy. You're gonna sleep and you're gonna hit your head in the chair. And then you're gonna pass out. And then what? Then who's gonna wake you up? You're gonna miss your stream. Well, you don't have a schedule. Dang it. Oh boy. Okay, no exception. Good. Good, good, good. No exception, that's good. I'm going to bed so late for my next stream. When you're next stream though, do you have a schedule now, Kidio, or still like whenever you're up to it? 2 AM? Nice. Okay, let me start uncommenting this code here. Actually, let's comment that out and try uncomment this. Okay. Let's save, because I really want to know where is this exception here, because I was looking at my code, like there was nothing wrong right here, like why I was getting an exception. So today I was thinking to say, you know what, I'm gonna comment the code because I may be looking in the wrong place. Cat's the same, still won't eat, still just sits and does nothing all day. That's pretty worried. He's just being stubborn. Some more invasive tests. Oh boy. And I don't even think that would help anything if you take to a different vet, right? Do you think would help anything? I don't know if you guys took to a different vet or something. But that stinks, man. When I get my PC, I'm streaming my web development learning in process. That's cool, man. That's awesome. Let us know on Discord for sure. Right? Yeah, Mr. Syrian. And Jazz was calling me earlier. she was upset because she made like shrimp and stuff. And I got home, dude, like I was so late. I just laid down in my bed and I took like a 20 minutes nap to start streaming. And then before I started streaming, she called me. Did you eat the shrimp? And I said no. Oh boy. I made the shrimp for you. I said, baby, sorry, but too tired for shrimp. But she's awesome, dude. She's awesome. She makes stuff so I can just get home and eat. Oh boy, but I was too tired. Say, I need to take a nap. I need to take a nap. For some reason, well, I know the reason. The closer it gets to the weekend, I guess, I get like, kind of like, it's not sleep deprivation, but like, I start sleeping not enough every day, right? And then when it gets close to Friday, dude, my brain's kind of like, please let me sleep a little bit, right? But that's what we get. Let me uncomment all this. Yeah, but the closer it gets to Friday, my brain, it goes haywire, dude. Say like, dude, please sleep a little bit. So let me comment this out. Sorry guys, I tried to hold in. I don't know if you guys heard it, but if you guys hear me burping, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, water bugs. I love shrimp. Dude, shrimp and pasta is the best thing ever invented. You know, when I go to this place here, I know that's cheap. It's not cheap, it's affordable, right? Just say like, I don't know why you like to go to that place. And it's called Red Lobster. I love it. And the food is so... Oh. You know what I got? Where is the... Do they have here? Where I get when I go there. There is something that you pay... Look that, dude. Oh my Jesus. There's something you pay like 14 bucks or 16 bucks. You get like a pasta. It's not carbonara. It's that other one. And with shrimp, and tastes so good. Oh my god. I don't know if they have here menus. Dinner, maybe dinner? There's garlic shrimp, but it's not that. It's one that they have like a little Alfredo. That one, Alfredo with shrimp. It's one thing that they have in the menu. If you open the menu, they have a little thing. I think it's Alfredo. Linguine Alfredo. Dude, now that they don't have here. They only have in the menu. Oh boy, that's so good. Always when Jessica said, "Oh, we should go eat out tonight or something," right? She always asks, "Say, don't say that you want to go to Red Lobster. Please pick another one," because I always would go to Red Lobster. I love that place, dude. It's pretty good. Pretty good food. Okay, let's try again. There is nothing at Red Lobster that I eat except maybe biscuit. Really? You don't like how it tasted? It tastes so good to me. Oh, of course, the steakhouse, dude. I'm gonna now you're talking. Now you're talking. San Diego, Brazilian steakhouse. Oh yeah. This one. Where is the websites? Right here. Here's the websites. That's what I'm talking about. But this is expensive food, right? We went one day for I think it was Valentine's Day. Me and Jazz was like $100 bucks a pop. Yeah. But this is awesome. Normally, I think I love meat too, man. Normally, it's like 50 or 60 per person. But yeah, when they have like special days, then it's more expensive. Yeah, but if you guys never went, if you guys like meat and you guys never went to a Brazilian steakhouse, you guys should go. You're not gonna regret. You can eat as much as you want. You sit in the table, they're gonna give you something that you turn to green and red. And if you turn to green, they're gonna start bringing meat to you. And if you put to red, they stop a little bit because you get so much meat that, you know, say, give me a break, dude. And one thing I'm gonna tell you guys, the salad bar, when I go to those places, I don't even take anything from the salad bar. I maybe take a little bit of potato salad or something, I put in my plate, and I sit in the table and bam, the green card right there. I don't want to know. I say, bring me the meat, dude. Because what happens, they do that salad bar. In Brazil, we don't even have a salad bar, right? So they do that salad bar. So you go to the salad bar, you get full with that, and then when it gets to eat the meat, you don't eat a lot. So I just grab a little bit of salad, like a potato salad or something, put in there, and say, bring me the meat, dude. Oh yeah. You make me hungry. Leave you on green. Dude, I sit on the table, I put my plate and I put on green already. And most of the guys that work in there, they are Brazilians. And I already say, dude, just bring me the good stuff. Don't even try it. But I speak with them in Portuguese. So they say, okay, you got it. So then they just bring me the good stuff. But it's awesome, man. I would like to go more. So no exception, good. I would like to go more, right? But it is expensive, right? Save that. Now we should get the exception, because if we don't get the exception now, then I am going crazy, because yesterday I was getting the exception right here. That's why I add the debug logs in there. So I have expensive computer, but when it comes to food, it's cheap a lot. Yeah, me too, man. I rather save money for like a really good motherboard, and I can just, you know, give me like McDonald's or something, or a top ramen. I'm good. Dino is standing over my shoulder. Where they have slaughter a cow. This the steak I ever had, dude. That happened. Dino, you probably are hearing it. When I was a kid, I grew up in the farm, right? So they would do family reunions, and they would literally do that. They would have the cows in there, and they would like do it and clean it up. And of course, there was like days prior to it they would be doing, and then the day they would just be actually cooking it. But they would have, and then the entire family would get to it. That sauce, like those tables that go like forever. I was talking with my mom in the phone. I think next year they're gonna do the family reunion in Italy, so I'm probably not gonna be able to go. Maybe Jess really wants to go because she wants to. Of course, she wants to go to Italy, right? But I don't know if we're gonna have monies to go, but would be awesome. Cooking sex, yeah. Yeah, go there, Master. I'm not really picky with food. The only thing that I'm picky with food is I don't eat. What the thing that Jazz likes it? Mushrooms. I don't like that. It doesn't. Yeah. So mushrooms, and it's spicy. I don't like spicy stuff. Even like black pepper to me is spicy. I hope you're able to go. Yeah, man, it would be super fun for sure. Yeah, I cannot eat spicy though. It's not that well, I guess I don't like it, but the only reason I don't like it is that as soon as I get something spicy in my mouth, I don't I don't taste the other things anymore. My mouth just get like spicy and burning, and then I just feel that I'm chewing something, right? Whatever I'm eating is just chewing that in my mouth, burning as soon as I get anything spicy. And I like to eat, I like to taste the rice, I like to taste the meat, I like to taste, you know, the salad, whatever I'm eating. If some spice gets in, everything goes away, and then it's not fun anymore, right? I love mushrooms and spice food. KDO, we cannot eat together, dude. Unless if you were going to McDonald's. Unless you don't eat McDonald's, then don't listen to them. Your camera is great. What's wrong? Oh, my camera just messed up? Let me try again. Oh boy. One second. Oh, my camera is messed up. I didn't see it. Okay, let me see if I can fix that. 1 second. How'd that happen? Properties. Deactivate. Activate. Are we back? Hello? Hello? Might be OBS. Yeah, I don't know. Prospect! Welcome to the stream, my man. I was just kidding. That was just a picture I did on purpose. You guys don't know anything. See? You guys don't know. I did on purpose. I didn't thought that you guys were gonna notice. That was a picture that I put in there. In the cameras. Was not even me streaming. You guys are crazy. Am I going nuts right now? Do you guys remember the last hour last night? We are hunting an exception. I didn't change anything. Oh, there we go. But this is different. Okay. So at least I'm not going completely insane. Where is the issue? Okay, let me stop this. I thought that I was going completely nuts right now. Okay, but now we are getting in a different place. Dude, this thing is driving me bananas. Bamboozled. Dude. What do you think about iPhone versus... Personally, I think it's overpriced. I don't know. Like I always said, if you like it, you like it. But you're asking my personal opinion. My personal opinion, why I don't use it? Just use it. She likes it. I don't use it because I want my phone. I don't know. I feel that Apple puts you inside a cage that you have no way to get out of it. So as long as you buy one product, you're kinda need to have all the same products. And that's great because everything just works. It's like one button. Here, play TV, turn on phone. It's one button, right? And everything works. But if you're not inside that cage that they put you in, it doesn't work with anything, so, right? So I have the Chromecast, I have a bunch of stuff in the house. Then my phone, it just works fine. And the Apple is like all, you know, picky because it needs to go to the Apple TV, or you need to have an app that recognizes the Chromecast, that type of thing. Another thing that I don't like about it, if you want to get your songs, you need to have iTunes. And it's not that you can just grab your songs out of your phone. You can have your phone, but you cannot move to a MP3 player, let's say, and put in your car. You cannot do that. With my phone, I just plug it in a computer. I have, it's kind of like a huge USB drive, right? I plug in there, I drag stuff to my phone, I copy stuff. So the convenience of that, to me, makes more appealing to have an Android phone. I know that a lot of people don't do that with their phones, so, you know. Prospect, Whisper to me the link, dude. Whisper to me, to KDO, to Syrian, to Dino, anyone. The guys can copy and paste for you. Media, I got the link. Sorry, man. Let's see here. Is this KDO prospect link? Oh yeah. Who did this, dude? Is this happened for real? Dude, imagine. But yeah, that's our pretty much my thoughts about iPhone, besides the fact that it's super overpriced. And then going down that path, you want to charge your phone. Let me lower the music. Excuse me. You want to charge your phone, you need to have their cables, right? Foxy5, Sonen, welcome to the stream, guys. Nice to see ya. You want to charge your phone, you need to have their cables, because they don't have just a simple USB cable. My phone, I can plug in any micro USB, done. Now they don't even have the headphones anymore. You need to have headphones from... It's like everything needs to be from them. That's what bothers me, right? Like, why? So, that's my thoughts. But Jazz likes it. She uses it. Works for her. She's happy. I'm happy. Win-win. Our sheeps. I'm gonna tell Jess, you're a sheep. I know, but I get what you're saying. Now you don't have the charging port, headphone jack in the iPhone. Yeah, you don't have that anymore. Yeah. Welcome, guys. Foxy5. Okay, where was my new reference? Right here. Do I have the... So I have size of 1. So see, this is what I don't understand. Debug. Not. This is what I don't understand. You guys watching this stream, and then this streamer that's supposed to know things, they're like, I don't understand. This is what I don't understand. Please explain to me. Oh boy. Right? The guy that's supposed to know things doesn't know. We are in trouble. We are in trouble. I go by Foxes. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Oh, I see. Now I see Foxes. Yeah, now I see it. Now I see. In new iPhone 11, I don't. You don't have a processor. Why code not working? Clycree, welcome. We make harder. Now getting all Samsung. Even a free will be Samsung. Yeah, the only things to me, those things are inconvenient to me. That's why I go to another route. But I can see some people that they may don't care about those things to do things that I do with my phone. They just want something that works. And everything in taking in consideration, if you have all Apple products, those things just work, right? You don't have too much hassle to set things up. It's just one button setup. Click here, click there, click the other thing, and you're done. So for some people, that's worth it more. You know, they don't care. Oh, Unity just crashed. They don't care about, oh, I cannot access the flash of my phone. I cannot access the system. Some people, they don't care about that. You want to click a button and call someone, that's it. You know. Apple software is pretty top notch. It's pretty good, man. Their hardware is pretty top notch as well. Yeah. Windows Phone. Dude, what do you think about... I never had a Windows Phone. Ever. Right? I already have Windows in my computer. I don't want to put that in my phone. But it maybe works fine. What are your thoughts about it? Literally our fridge and TV. Well, maybe you're gonna be able to hook it up your phone to your fridge at some point. You know. But boy, I almost died here. But they have an app store, I would imagine, right? They must have an app app store. Yeah, app store. Close it. So when we close, we got the exception. Okay, and that's 1. I saw it really quick, but I saw it 1 test 3 1. So when we close the UI, let me try to do something right here. Serialize items. 0 is... Yeah, but this is exactly what we are doing. That's already set. I don't understand why this is throwing accept. Can you guys see something? Crave Breaker. Welcome to the stream, man. I'm doing good, man, but can you guys see the issue? Literally, because I don't see it. We initialize here, and even inside that thing, when I create that, I initialize the items to an empty list, right? So we didn't have to initialize the items in that thing because it's already initialized for us. Let me do 4 here. I don't see the issue. Am I going crazy? Debug.log. Whoops. Test. And then let's do 3. And let's do... I am not seeing the issue still, dude. Serialize items dot items. Let's do 0 dot items. Is that no? I want a Nokia. I think I had Nokia long time ago. Use breakpoints. There we go, Solomon. Gets in the atmosphere. You had a vape, right? Yeah. I had a vape, man. Well, I still have it. I still have it. Windows phones are most Nokia. What vape? The liquid or the thing? The thing is this one right here. This one right there. I can show you the website. I can show it to you. I can show it to you. So it's Halo 6, I think. So devices. This one right here. And I have for a long time. So this is the battery thingamajigger, and the liquid that I have on it. And this thing is lasting forever. I think it's going bad already. The battery is going, it's not holding as before, but it's more than a year already that I'm using the same one. And this is the liquid that I use since forever. I never changed. This is what I'm using for liquid. I don't know how to switch coils. The thing in the bottom, you just unscrew it. It's pretty simple. It's the thing in the bottom that you unscrew it. I cannot do it right now because my thing is filled of liquid. Otherwise, I would show you. But it's pretty easy. You probably can find in YouTube videos people taking apart. The game, dude, the game is now I got an exception. And yet the items are null. That's why we are getting that. As soon as we go to those items, they are null. The game, it's a little bit slow now because I have a day job. And literally, the only time I have to code is when I'm streaming, so it's way slower. So we are dealing with this issue since last week, and I'm trying to fix it, but okay, so let me do something here. Let's make like 10 items. Just 0 items. What am I doing wrong here that I'm not seeing it? How long do you go with one coil? Dude, it's been forever. I just changed the other day because they had a promotion and was really cheap. So I bought it, but I could easily go like 6 months with the same thing. But that's me. I don't know. I guess depends how much you use it. I can go easy like 6 months with it. Yeah, this one, no, it doesn't taste different to me. It tastes the same. Doesn't taste different. You cannot let it... one thing that I noticed though, you cannot let it run dry and try to vape with it dry because then it starts burning, right? So I never leave, like it always have liquid on it. Like it never goes like completely without liquid. And the third one here is throwing the exception. 0 items. Soul name, my man. You got it. I always feel to the top. Yeah, I never... What I do normally, I always feel like this much. I never leave it go like all the way down, and I never feel the way up because it can like spills and that type of thing. So it's kind of like 60-70% and never goes below like 20. So I keep that way. Okay, let me remove this thing from here. Dude, what am I doing wrong here? Are you guys seeing it and not telling me and just laughing and say like, let's see Jeff suffer for 3 hours now? So let's initialize that one in there. And here's the thing. Right here we are initializing that items to that index to the number of items. So, what? Let me do if total items is greater than 0. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe. Just a thought. Delete that. Delete that. I don't need to initialize anything in there. And we initialize to 1 here, so we have the 0 here available. This should be alright. Item data type. Okay, let me try again, guys. Did you abandon the YouTube tutorials project, Dartin? Welcome to the stream, Dartin, by the way. I did not abandon per se. It's just that I don't have time at all right now to do it. But like I keep saying, I want to do it eventually, but it's still, now it's in the back burning, right? But I still want to do it. It's just I need to get more time. I'm working on it. I'm working on something to see if I can get more time. And then I want to start doing it. Eventually, I'm going to start doing for sure. I really want to do it. What do you do debug the lock print so you can get an image of it? I don't know, Sonen, you're asking about the debug log now? Let me just test this thing and see if it's still failing it. And if it's still failing it, I can show you. It's just telling me that the items here is not... what is it saying? I didn't even read the message. Object not set. You know, reference not set in an instance of object. That's what the message says. Yeah. Only DBG? No, I don't even know what's that is, Clay. What's only DBG for anything? Let me see. No, I never used that. 32-bit assembly level. Download, use for free. No, I never used that. Never did. I did use 3 milligram nicotine. I do 12. I started with 20, but I'm trying to lower. But I still doing 12 right now. No, I don't make custom coils now. Yeah, I just buy them as well. Early when you had the test debug log in there. Yeah, the thing is, I was adding the debug log because then I would be able to catch it if it was if the exception was throwing because of that object. As soon as I would try to debug, would throw the exception, right? That's why I was putting the exception in there. Yeah. If you want to send a link, you can whisper to me or any of the mods, and then the guys are going to check the link and then they copy and paste in the chat. Yeah. Okay, let me try again, guys. No, I never tried that. Is it this one? Never tried those. I literally, I just started with nicotine. I took that one and that is it. I don't even try anything else. One second, guys. Let me try test this thing here. And I got the exception here on Sonin. This is what it says, man. So when I got, if total items is greater than 0, right here in the line where I'm trying to assign the items to like a new array, says that something here is not. So it could be the serialized item 0, or it could be the items. I don't know if you guys can see that. But the thing is, one second, guys. I'm gonna read the chat in a second. So let me try to do this thing here. Dot log test, and let's do test 1. Let's debug the let's debug this. One second, guys. I'm gonna catch up in the chat in a second. Just give me a second here. Serialized items 0, and let's do debug log. Let's do test 2. Serialized item 0, and let's do items. So let's see where is the problem. See, before we were having the issue here. Now for some reason when we close the UI, we are having the issue here. Let me just test these guys and then I'm gonna read the chat. One second. Sorry if I'm missing you guys talking. Did Unity crashed? No, I did not. One second, guys. I'm gonna read the chat in a second. Let me see what happens now. When we close it, exception. Okay. And where was the exception? So see, let me put this up here so you guys can see it. The test 1 passes, right? So where's my line? The test 1 here, this passes. As soon as we try to print the items, that's what's weird. As soon as we try to print that, we get a no reference exception. Object reference not set in an instance of object. But the thing is, we are trying to set that. Of course, here we are trying to print. Okay, let me move this down then. Let me move that down and then we can test it again. Let me catch up with the chat here, guys. One second. No, it's all right to talk about vape, but like the mainly subject in the chat is game development, right? So I don't mind to answer a couple of questions here and there about that, but it's not the main subject in the chat, right? And Yag, welcome to the stream, Yag. Nice to see ya. Yeah. I'm doing good, man. How are you doing? I'm gonna guess it that you're getting ready to go to school. Hitmax, welcome back, my friend. Okay, I didn't miss much. Okay, so I moved the line down because now we are setting here and then debug the items. Let's try. I'm still here, but texting someone. Okay, let's see that now. Because it maybe we are trying to debug that before we assign it. 1 hour sleep? Dude, you're crazy. You're crazy, man. You're not gonna do well in the school if you don't sleep.
My name is Jeff.
Exquisite? Dude.
My name is Jeff.
Exquisite, man. Where are you? Where you came from? Dude. Thanks so much for the sub, dude. Appreciate it. I am back. Dude! Welcome and thanks so much, man, for the sub. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Welcome back, man. Where you come from? Welcome, dude. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Enjoy the emote. Enjoy the emote, my friend. Dude. You guys are crazy. Okay, let's try again. And we got an exception. Again. Like a wrecking ball? I know, dude. Where that even came from? I was not expecting at all. Squeeze it. Out of nowhere. Exactly. Exactly, man. See right here. What is the reference here that's not set? Right here, serialized item 0 is passing because it's printing an empty array, right? What? We are setting this thing here, so why is it complaining that something... The constructor is empty. Squeeze it. The constructor is empty. There's not... I even removed the initializer from there. See? So I'm creating an array of this, right? Am I not seeing it? I don't get what's Illuminati. I'm creating an array of this, right? And I'm creating an array with one element. Item that lists one element. That element 0 right here that we created here, we are setting those items to a new... Is that an array? Yes, I would assume is an array. So this is an array of items. And then we are setting that to wherever it is the number of items that we have. So why is this throwing an exception right here? With egos. What is happening? And I'm actually checking if the total of items is greater than 0, right? So let's even test this. Debug.log. I don't get it. Am I going to spend how many hours in this thing here to see that something dumb that I'm doing? Total items. You create an array of item data type, but you just checked. What? So item data list, I'm create an array of those, right? So we should have one element. This is the first element. And then I'm setting a new array here of item data type. And this is the item data type. So what's the mystery here? This one, we are not even reaching this area here because we are getting the exception right here. So that code down there is not even being executed. Right? Because we are throwing the exception right here. Is this some type of black magic that's happening? That's so silly, dude. Like 1 hour already passed by and I could not fix that. Can you imagine? I'm missing something really, really basic. And I'm not seeing it. My eyes doesn't work anymore. So to open works, when we go to close, we get the exception. Okay. And the exception tells us that this, so there is one item. So literally we are creating one array and then we create that, the data list. And then when we try to assign, that's this line right here, it says object reference not set to an instance of object. What's not set in there? Can you try a breakpoint? Yeah, but then I need to attach it. I don't know if it's gonna attach it. I don't even know if my Visual Studio will attach it. I can try that. Let's see if it's gonna build the project though. The thing is, I have no constructor in here. This is just a property inside here. Let me see. Let me see if I do a breakpoint here. How do I add a breakpoint in this thing? I never did this thing here. There we go. Now it added. Let's see. My college acknowledgement from it that I have to. Nice to see you. Yeah, dude. Go for it, man. Be safe though. Don't run too much. See you, man. Thanks for stopping by. So now what? Can I see total items 1? How do I step in? Can I step in? Step over. Step into. Okay. Now we have that has 1 item on it and items here. Let me try one more time. This is when we get the exception though. What? Void update? What is this UI value bar? This is going nuts now. Where's my... I need to learn how to do this because I never debug with this thing. Network inventory manager. Do we have any values in here? No, it's a completely... Let me stop that. It's going through all the code, yeah. But at some point it gets back here. So let me do a breakpoint in there. Serialized items 0 is null. But how? How is it null if we are creating a new right here? Right? We are creating a new list right there. Wait a second. So this is what you're talking about? I think now equals new. That could be it. Clay Cree, you saved my life. I think you're right. We are creating one item, but we are not initializing that item. You just saved my life, dude. I was not be able to see that for 10 years. Dude. There we go. Now you got it. There we go. Thanks, man. Everybody say thank you to Clay Cree. Savior. I didn't see that. I think that's gonna fix it. That's probably was the issue. That was probably the issue, man. Yep. I didn't see that for what? An hour and 15 minutes? Told you guys. Yep, that fixes it. Thanks, man. Dude. You saved probably a couple hours. Man, oh man. Of course, I was initializing the list, but the first element was null. I was looking in here and they say I'm creating the first element. The element is there, of course it was there, but it was not the element itself, the class here was not initialized. In the lower left part of Visual Studio, you can switch tab. Write the variables in there you want to inspect. Yeah. There we go, guys. Now we are good. Now we can go with our lives here. Can keep going with our lives. Yeah, and right here in the items, I initialize it and then I set whatever I need to set on it. But this one here, I was not doing it. I knew that was something really basic. Really, really basic that I was missing. Yeah, Solnen, I need to get used to using Visual Studio to add breakpoints. I never use though. I just use debug log. The guys keep telling me use the thing that's gonna be faster. You know how that goes. I'm much easier to forget that in C# compared with C++. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Sometimes, like, boy, oh boy. Things that happen when you're tired. Okay, let's put some wood here. And we have that issue, okay. Let's take a look in that. You get the hang of it pretty fast, yeah. I just need to take the time to refresh inventory items. Let me remove this from here. Remove that. We don't want to do anything of this crud thing anymore. We're gonna move away from this. We are better than this. Not doing that. So we're gonna be using our serialization now for everything. We don't want it to actually see all this garbage here. It's gonna be gone. Remove that. Okay, I think we removed everything. I also did the test message logging. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. I grow up in learning programming and my tool, like my go-to was the debug log for everything. I would debug to a text file, I would debug to wherever I could, and that's kind of like how I do it, right? Like, yeah, we have like new tools and new things. I guess I just need to start using them and taking advantage, but you grow up used to one thing. And that's good, because if you debug log stuff, you can be working with C++ or C in a very particular environment that you have access to nothing. But if you can debug something in there, you get going, right? Of course, that with Unity, we have all this fancy stuff that we can attach to Visual Studio and all that. But in some environments, the only tool you have, my friend, and sometimes you don't even have a debug, right? Try to debug like a watchdog inside a microcontroller. Debug that. Okay, let me turn on. Let's see if we get any exception here. Watchdog timer. Here, guys, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. There we go. Try debug that. Oh, they have a watchdog time are essential in remote automated systems such as Mars exploration rover. Watchdog timer, sometimes called computer operation proper co-op timer or simply watchdog, and recover from computer malfunctions. Go debug that, my friend. Kind of like one thing that the watchdog would do is check your keyboard, right? That's why you know that PS2 port that you have in your computer, PS2 what is it, input? That's the true keyboard thing, this thing right here. Because these you can have as many combinations of possible keys that you want, because this is actually using your hardware. The watchdog is taking care of it, so you can use as many combinations you want, and that works. And that's why USB keyboards and stuff, you have a maximum of keys that you can do. So some people say that this is the true keyboard input, would be this thing, right? But who cares? Besides, programmers. Right, so this is did I paste that in the chat for you guys? Yeah. And this is the port, right? Okay, let's keep going here. What I was doing. So I was burning things and checking for exceptions, right? Sorry, I got sidetracked for the watchdog timer. And we have the campfire burning. That's good. We should... Well, in the server side, the updates work because the inventories are receiving the events and running the events. Z, good fellas. Welcome to the stream, my friend. So it works fine here. If we fire a client... Let me open one more editor here. The client should have no clue what's going on in the inventory, right? Welcome, my friend. Welcome to the streams of midnights that actually are not in the midnight anymore. Oh, I miss that time, dude. I miss that time that I would start the stream like 9 o'clock and go into like 3 o'clock in the morning. I miss that. I love reading spam messages. Oh boy. By the way, guys, something really important that happened. That really big company that take cares of our, at least for people that live in America. What's the name of it? You guys probably know. It got hacked and like millions of people, they got their information out. You guys, if you guys live here in USA, you guys should check your credit score, because with the information that they got, they could Equifax, exactly. They could impersonate you and actually take credit cards in your name, do loans in your name. So check your credit score as soon as possible. You have you should be able to have one free every year, and that would not messed up your credit. So take that, and if you can freeze your how do they call, you can freeze your it's not your account, but then you need to call the 3 companies, because there's 3 major companies in USA that deals with that, and everything still works. Like your credit card works, everything, the loans that you have going still works, but it freezes for anything new that would appear. So if you guys didn't heard about, you should take a look what happened, and double check your credit score. Equifax, yeah, master, yeah, exactly. I watch Twitch shows a lot, been talking about it later. Yeah, it's really important, guys, because if you don't look at it right now, maybe like a year from now, 2 years from now, a bank is gonna call you and say, hey, what about the $100,000 that the loan you never paid for? Right, so that's very important. And they got a lot of people in that thing, dude. A lot of people. Screensavers guy. Damn, dude. That's why, like, we need to be super careful. Imagine even these companies that are like, they get hacked. Imagine these other websites. So be really careful where you put your information. Did I log in with me or me1? I'm gonna have to log out. So be careful where you put your information, guys, because anyone can get hacked anytime. I am super like careful with that. Adding my information to websites, I really think like 10 times before I do it. Because you think like, you know, and even here in San Diego, a company that does the trash and water, they got hacked the other day. And a bunch of like credit cards and stuff got stolen. So even like you go to your city and you register in the website and say, oh, I'm gonna do auto payment, I'm just gonna enter my credit card information, everything in there, so I don't need to remember. They get hacked. Bam, they have your info. It's just crazy, man. By us, I mean US. Yeah. I have no idea what you're talking about. Hitmax, do you live in USA? Equifax is like automatic. Exactly. Exactly. You don't need to, you just need to be a adult person that works, right? And you are ready is in the system. India. Yeah. Yeah, so that's probably why you don't know. So here in USA, we have, it's hard to explain, but every person, they have like a credit score. So if you pay your bills on time, you have a high credit score. If you don't pay your bills on time, you don't have a good credit score. And everything that you buy, let's say if you're gonna take a loan or something, that influences how much percentage you're gonna have in your loan for the payments and that type of thing. So there's 3 major companies that they deal with credit scores, and they literally have the information of everyone, right? And one of those companies, they got hacked. So in use, most people think fakes on the deep web. Yeah, so here we got nothing. So that's what we were expecting already. So you're not supposed to have a phone attached to your credit card? Yeah. Well, it's hard. Yeah. Well, I try not to have anything linked with anything, right? Normally when I go to a website to pay something, they say, oh, you want to save this credit card to pay later? No, thank you. Don't save anything, right? I don't attach anything with nothing, like as much as I can. The only thing that I have attached to my phone is for you know, when you have authentication and you have like the double authentication thing that you actually get a code in your email, that in your phone, that's when I attach my phone to accounts. But that's just my phone number, and I do, like, in every website that they provide that, you guys should do how do they call it, the two-step authentication, that type of thing. I have that coming to my phone, so that's what I do, right? So your own tip jar, ask to save credit details. Yeah, don't do that, man. Any finance is two-step. Yeah, like Twitch is two-step, GitHub two-step, like any website, Gmail, YouTube, Steam, everywhere where you guys have your accounts and you have two-step verifications, enable that. It's important. Like, you may not care much as long as it's working for you, but you know, if something happens, guys, at least, you know, you did everything that you could to try to avoid it. Let me comment out this code. So here, what we are going to be doing, my plan is not, I don't care about add, update, remove. What I care here is that the inventory here, I'm going to be, what I want to do is check what's in the inventory, serialize all that, and send to the client, right? Let's see if that would work. Or at least keep your emails password terrible, long, and random. Yeah, but it's still, you can break into it. Because even if you have, let's say, 100 characters password, you can always click, I forgot my password. And then they throw you some questions. Oh, what's the name of your dog? Which is your best friend? Something. Right? And then no matter how big is your password, if the person knows those type of things, or if they try and until they get something, they're gonna receive an email to break it, or a text message, or whatever. People, you know, they find ways, man. I'm gonna tell you, like, Brazil is a mess, right? The government, everything's a mess. But I'm gonna tell you, I think, my personal opinion, I think that the bank, the online banking in Brazil is one of the safest. They don't do anything through phone. It's a pain in the neck, because if you want to reset something, if you want a card, they don't do anything through phone. You need to walk in the bank, and you have to have your ID. They need to confirm that that's you, and you have all the documentation proving that it's you. And then in there, they do things for you. They change your password. You need to actually, when you ask to change the password, they ask all your information. You need to go to the bank. They ask your information, and then you go to the machine and you put the password yourself in there, in that machine. Another thing that they do for online banking, besides you have the credit card with the chip, you have the credit card with the chip, and they have a custom app. It's a custom app that you need to add to your browser. So if you use Firefox or Chrome, you need to have that extension enabled. And that verifies the URL and the website to see if you're in the right website. And there's a lot of more things that go in that extension. And you actually, to authorize a computer, you need to run that, grab the code. You need to go personally to an agency and then say, I want to authorize this computer here. You cannot authorize like everything you need to walk in, and then after that point, you can access the bank account, right? And then besides that, when you're adding, when you're logging, going through all that process with the extension and everything, you are adding your login. They even had a USB key that you had to plug in your computer, and that key would give you, it's kind of the same thing that a code that you get in your phone, but every time that you put that key, it gives you a different code, and that code expires like in like a minute or something. So you need to have your computer registered that you went through like personally. Indeed, you need to have your password. You need to have that USB thingamajigger, and then you put it in, and then they give you the passcode. And that USB thing, they update that thing really frequently. So you need to go to the bank and grab a new one because there's a new hash or a new thing on it. So it's super secure, right? And still people find ways to get into your account, but that's kind of like more, 1 second. Oh my God. But that's more like social engineering, right? You trick someone and you get all that information from them like an old person or something. But to me, that's one of the most secure system, and still people find ways to bypass it. It's just crazy. And here in USA, I'm not saying that's not secure, but you can do pretty much everything you want through the website. I can access my bank account in any, depending the bank account in any computer. I can reset my password. I can do everything. And nobody seems to be worried about, right? So when I go to these websites and I see all these things, I say, dude, they don't realize what they are doing. Like, this is so easy to hack into it. But I guess you need to learn, you know, you need to go through things to learn. So in Brazil, believe me, they have been through a lot. But I'm gonna tell you, it's super secure. If you don't mess up with your data, if you don't give your password and stuff to anyone, you'll be good to go. Okay, so here we need to serialize that thing. So now we're gonna be calling. Now it's kind of like the bread and butter of this code here. I'm still surprised you asked power grids on the internet. Dude. People, they were talking about, what was the other day we were talking about? We are talking about something, right? I think something that's danger. And to me, like the most danger weapon right now, it's a keyboard and a mouse, right? There is nothing more danger than someone that knows how to use a keyboard and a mouse today's day. You could do such of a damage that you have no idea if you know what you're doing, right? Because people say like, oh, what's danger? Like, oh, a car, a truck, shotgun. Those things you see coming, right? Maybe you don't, but it's easier to see it coming. A computer attack, if it's well done, you don't even see that you got hit, right? And dude, that to me, it's really, it boggles my mind that people don't give it the right, you know, you attack and be anonymous. Exactly. Nobody knows. Like, you got attacked, they are gone, you don't even where they came from, you don't know where they are, like nothing, who they are. Of course, that always there's ways to track, but you know, it's way difficult to track someone that knows what they're doing. There's ways to track, yes. Maybe they, you know, maybe they made a mistake. And normally people make mistakes, right? But okay, so this is what we are looking for. Serialize inventory items, and we receive in a string here. Some broke from the Tor network, yeah. Well, the thing that makes the Tor network is super secure, as long as you're inside the Tor network. But the problem with the Tor network is that, let's say if you're inside Tor and you say google.com, to access google.com, you need to get out of Tor to grab Google. That's when you are the most vulnerable, is when you do the jump from the Tor to the outside. That's when you can get tracked, right? And looks like the NSA, they had a lot of they call like the nodes, those nodes that do the linking between the Tor and no Tor network. So those things, they would be tracking the connections coming and going to Tor, and that's when you're most vulnerable. But if you're just inside Tor, there is no way that no one can find you. But what are you going to do inside Tor? Is everything secure? You know, everything else that someone would like to attack is not inside Tor, so you're gonna have to jump out at some point, right? Okay, let's go to our code here. And then this will be net inventory. And let's do a debug.log. Items, and let's do that string right there. Sir items. And dude, a lot of stuff. You don't want to get me started on this. A lot of house automation stuff. Good lord. They are selling door locks that are Wi-Fi. No matter how much you tell me how secure it is, it's Wi-Fi. There is a way to break into it. If I ever put a door lock in my house that's gonna be controlled by my stuff, that's gonna have a wire on it that goes straight to my router. And that wire is gonna be inside a wired pipe. Right? That's how I want it. And people are doing, yeah, we have encryption, we have this, we have that. Dude, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Oh, we have security, we have... No. And then people buy those things because it's easy. Oh yeah, just plug in the door, push the button, and push the other button, then sync together, you're good to go. People, they buy the easy thing, right? No. My lights, it's fine. I do Wi-Fi. I use these little things here. It's fine. Oh, you wanna hack my house? You wanna hack my lights? What are you gonna do? You're gonna blink my lights now? Good for you, dude. But my doors, my garage door, even the controllers for the garage. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Don't get me started, man. I'm from Brazil. I know what people do. I'm gonna off your lights. Oh, dude, I need to hook it up, the chat actually with my bot, so you guys can actually control stuff. That's gonna be cool. I want to do that eventually. Right, I want to do. Let me show you guys really quick. This is what I want to do. See those these little displays right here? They are like LED. If my camera can focus, there we go. So they are LED displays, right? And I want to make a bar of them. I want to make like a bar with a bunch of them, like really crossing all the way. And I want to have here somewhere where you guys could type something and then would like scroll in the camera, like the message. I want to do that. I don't have time, but I really want to do that. Oh boy, Unity just crashed. Jesus. Let me reopen it here. How could you code that? Well, that's Mazzoni, by the way. Welcome to the stream, man. That's not difficult. Is that something with Arduino? You could do with Arduino. You could do with Arduino. I use my own things. I use this thing. This is the nodes, right? And they go through the Wi-Fi. So probably one of this, if I can put in my camera, one of these would be controlling these things, so I can have this thing just like sitting in here, and this will be Wi-Fi. I could move anywhere and the message still would be playing. And then I have a Raspberry Pi that actually runs Node.js on it. So I have here in my internal network, and I build a system that controls all the devices. So I can build any device that I want, and the device does anything that I want because I write the firmware for it. The controllers that I have in my light is literally a little thing like this that I build. I put my firmware on it, and it's controlling the light. I can say, Alexa, turn off the office light. Alexa, turn off the office light. Alexa, turn off the office light.
Okay.
Say, Alexa, turn on the office light.
Okay.
And those things, I build it. Of course, you can buy them, but if you buy, it's like 40 bucks, and I didn't build, so I don't know who wrote the code. I don't trust it. I trust in those. I know what's running. I know that's not pinging anywhere. I know that's not calling home anywhere, right? And yeah, it's just building a different firmware that instead of turning on and off the light, you guys could type something in the chat, a command or something that will trigger stuff in my Node.js, would verify everything, and then say, okay, display the message or wherever. And probably if I build something like this, I will try to make it open source on my GitHub, so you guys have access to it. Game dev for old gen is a nightmare. Yeah, Arduino is super easy. It's super easy, man. It's so fun to work with those things because it's just fun, right? Yeah, sometimes you have issues here and there with the code, and you need to figure it out stuff with C++ and C and memory, that you have a very small amount of memory. But besides that, it's just fun, man. She probably sometimes, one thing that I notice with her, because I cannot say her name otherwise she's gonna light up. One thing that I notice is that if she's just sitting in here without doing anything, the first times that I ask her to do anything, she kind of like, what kind of like just waking up, and she doesn't. Because if I ask again, probably would work better. Watch. Alexa, turn off the office light.
Okay.
See, it works way better. It looks like it's awake now, right? Alexa, turn on the office light.
Okay.
And see, it's like pretty quick. But the first command, if she's just sitting in there, it takes a while. I can even say, Alexa, ask Twitch how many Alexa, ask Twitch how many followers I have.
Let me check. Twitch told me you currently have 1,081 followers.
See? And this is just the stuff that I built myself. Okay, are we getting here the updates? Let's see. 1K, yeah man, 1K. I passed that one. Thanks everybody for the follows. I really do appreciate. These codes are the new Superfruit Mystic Cities, dude. Welcome to the stream. I want to code a USB where you plug into the computer. Just to mess with friends, yeah. That's where things start. So it's sentiment. Before of Ona's quits, yeah. But this is how I started. This is how I learned how to write code, because I was curious. I want to know how things worked. I remember when I was little, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old, I would look like a radio or something. I didn't know anything, right? And then that thing was talking, and I remember thinking, so how do they put people in there? So like, is it like little people inside that are talking? I had no clue, like how, you know? And what I would do when my mom would leave the house, I would take the radio apart, and I would say, but there is no one here, right? That the curiosity that got me in the electronics. So did you see that posted on Discord? Yes, I saw it, dude. I saw about the new rig. That looks sweet, dude. I need to install the new now we got it, what we are looking for. I need to install the new Blender, man. It looks sweet. And the I guess the biggest thing in the new Blender is the rendering thing, right? I think they are still in beta with that one, but that's a way better than the older one. CPU architect, yeah. Clipped. I bought an Arduino 4 years ago that I haven't touched. Dude, you need to start playing with those things. It's pretty cool. Yeah. They could go very wrong, just to warn you. Well, if you keep private stuff that should be private, you should keep private, right? So, let's close this. We got our item being serialized here. And that's what we were looking for, guys. I want a Raspberry Pi. Dude, it's like 35 bucks on Amazon. Watch me. $35. There you go. I never buy these things like with a bunch. Well, it's because I have everything that I need. If you guys want it, yeah, maybe you can go for 89. But I go straight to the 35 bucks here. I have the SD cards, I have the chargers, I have, right? I even have, look, let me show to you. I have so much stuff, dude. If you guys were my neighbors and you guys like this type of thing, we would go to town. Where is it? I have this little drawers thing here next to my thing, full of like, this is like transistors, and I have everything that you can possibly imagine in these drawers. I'm not finding right now. I had those little things right here to put in on top of the CPU. Oh yeah, man, that's mod thing. But yeah, 35 bucks. It's not bad. It's not cheap, but it's not bad, right? We'll be neighbors soon, dude. That will be awesome. Watch this. I have... Oh, right here. I found it. Oh, now I opened that drawer. I found it. So this one right here, look, I have a little bag with them inside. Look how many I have. Oh yeah, and I have the black ones. See the black ones right there? So I have those. I have accelerometer. If you want to see like something twisting or whatever. I just saw a GPS here. The other drawer that I opened. This is like a ultrasonic sensor, right? And this is even inside the bag. This is GPS. So if you want to track something through GPS tracking. I have so much stuff, dude. I have a 3D printer that I built it, I think 3 years ago. I'm not using as much, but you have no idea, dude. You come to my office. If you guys like electronics and coding and that type of thing, you would go to town. The black ones conduct 0001 better. Yeah. I'm surprised Jeff's creating software instead of hardware. I really like both, right? I create my own stuff sometimes when I have time to play around with it. Look this. I would buy these things in batches. And this is like the little Wi-Fi thing. This is pretty much... So this is kind of like a prototype when I'm trying to create hardware, right? This is kind of like how I prototype it. And then if everything works, I transfer to a PCB board and I print it, and then I build my own hardware. But yeah, I build stuff, man. I do stuff. Look, this is the boxes. Then I use the 3D printer to build the boxes. This would be for Raspberry Pi. You can see the HDMI port right there. See, that's for the HDMI port. That will be for the other ports in the back. So you put the Raspberry Pi here, you put another stuff here, close the box, bam. That's why I did the 3D printer, because I want to, you know, print my own boxes. So this Wi-Fi here is actually this guy right there. See? Bam. Bam. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Yeah, man. Night vision goggles. When I'm ending the whole thing. Techie Guru. Dude, I build so much stuff. There's so many things you can do, like Wi-Fi, dude. Don't trust in Wi-Fi for a second. Don't trust on that. I can build these little things and I can track a ton of Wi-Fi around my area. Right? It's just crazy stuff, dude. People that like this, right? They go to town with these little devices. .3D modeling and texturing, that's awesome, man. Just let us know on when you do it, Hitmax. Let us know on Discord, dude, when you're doing it. So let me do one thing here. Message dot serialize item data. Serialized item data is equal to ser items. Okay, so we have this string in there. So we are serializing in the server. Serializing the items in the server. And then let's go to the client here. Let's go to the client and let's remove all this. We don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to see you here anymore. Don't like you. Let me close that. And now we kind of need to do the reverse here. Of course, this is just gibberish. We're not gonna be even using that. Complete deconstruction. Yeah, man. Going to my 3 or 4 months finish. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna ask you in 3 and 4 months. I'm gonna ask you, where are the streams? Get a camera without infrared filter. TDF screens, yeah. That's probably something cool to do it. More fun to make your own way, yeah. You know, I do my own things, one, because I like it. I have fun building it. I am learning, right? I'm learning new things. And I don't really trust on these things for like IoT. I don't really trust on those things. They are so insecure at this point. Of course, nobody cares because nobody's doing anything to it. But just wait until everybody actually start using them, and then we have a bunch of those insecure things everywhere. And they already had issues with the hue lights. People were hacking into it. They had a bug when the light would update the firmware. You could actually get in and you would have access to the network that they were connected into. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. So list. Let's keep going here, guys. Base item. Items. Items equal deserialize inventory items, and then message dot serialize data. Is that what we are doing here? Serialize data. Okay, that's what we are doing. And then we are deserializing in the client. So let's do a debug.log. Let's do a test. And let's do items count. And then let's do items dot count. Just to see if we are getting something here. And if we are, then the next step is pretty much just override the items inside the inventory and say, hey dude, these are your inventories now. Hey, that's the server telling you. Made for Arduino, yeah. It's iffy. It's so insecure. Yeah, everything with IoT right now, it's pretty much, the way that I see IoT right now is pretty much code that works, right? It's not secure code that works, it's just code that works. People are making all these devices. Yeah, some companies, they are building devices that have security on it, but if you're a company and you're building secure devices and it's a door lock and your device is Wi-Fi, I would say, dude, don't even talk to me. Greenbone, welcome to the stream, my friend. Yeah, so I don't know. I have fun building those things, you know. That's what I like to do. Solder wires and that type of thing. Why does every company skip the number 9? My door lock, by the way. Dude. Wi-Fi. If I ever put a door, electrical door lock in my house, I was telling the guys earlier, it's gonna be a wire going straight to my router, and that cable is gonna be inside a wire pipe. Like not a wire pipe. Forgot the word. Oh my Jesus. It's not a wire pipe. It's stone pipe. I was going to say stone pipe. Metal pipe. There we go. Jesus. Conduit. It's gonna be like a metal conduit. It's not gonna even be plastic. Dude, like, don't talk to me. I know that they have a bunch of security and encryption and blah blah blah. No. Thank you, but no thank you. Wi-Fi door lock for me, it's a no-no. No. Test. Test. Was that... did I use test? Yes, I did. So let's give it a second here and see if we get something. Look at my face if I care. So Syrian is trying to destroy Mortal right now. We are calling the client, right? Am I not waiting here for no reason? Yeah, we are sending to everybody. Okay, so we should be getting the message. Let me remove these items from here though. There we go. Did we get a message here? Nope. So we are getting those. Why we are not getting our test in our client though? That is the only way. A little bit of cat food. Cat food. It like usual. Man, I hope your cat feels better soon. Oh, okay. We are looking for this in use. Let's comment this out. So we're gonna send it no matter if we have the inventory open or not. So let's comment that out. I wish humans never... Dude, I wish I didn't need to sleep. And I wish I didn't have to eat. Like if someone makes up a pill that I can just take it and that will take like a lunch or a dinner, I would buy. I would drop a top roaming for that. Right? Because top roaming is like 5 minutes, you got it. Take you like 5 minutes to eat and you're not even 5 minutes, right? You just swallow that thing and you're good and you can be back coding, right? I would stop eating top roaming if someone made up something like a pill that could be same as a dinner or something. I would. I got your link, man. 1 second. I got your link here, man. Oh, there we go. %, natural. Oh, natural of 100% food. Nutrition? Oh, nature. I thought that I was reading it wrong. Yeah, but this is still, you need to, you know, this is even better, but like, I wish we had just a pill that you talking about. Floppy, welcome to the stream, Floppy. Expensive it is, dude. Thanks, son. Imagine. 84. 24 meals. You save $10. Buy 2, you save $10. Damn. I would go to a Brazilian steakhouse for that money. Oh yeah, I'm going. Well, if you save $10, then it's worth it. Let's do it. I'm saving $10. This is what I don't understand. Jazz is always, oh, it's $30 off, $20 off. That's $30 off because they want to. They could be selling that for $30 less to begin with. So who knows? That could be priced 100. Now they just put the price 130 and then they say it's $30 off. I really like that thing doesn't mean anything to me. Then it $30 off based on what? Based in your own price? If it's based in your own price, then it means nothing to me. Okay, let's see if we get the message here. I got your link here, Martel. I don't know, those things like 10% off, $5 off. I don't know, man. I don't know if that's for reals. Why is it not loading? Do I need to do enter again? Oh, there we go. No way. Is this Unreal or this Unity? Or which engine is this? This looks this is perfect. Like the shadows? Are you kidding me? The color of the water? That's Unity? Dude, where is this shader coming from? Who made it? Can you guys see like the shade underwater? That's... the foam around the things? I don't know, it looks really good. If it's really efficient, this shader is just the bomb. The bomb. This looks amazing. Where is that from? Subsurface scattering shader. I haven't seen yet. It's that water is perfect to me. Corbob. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Dude, that shader is amazing. No kidding. I saw some really good shaders, but that one is awesome. Okay, if I remove this from here. Nothing in the client. Do we have that check in the client? I removed from the wrong place. Oh boy. And let me double check the client here. Well, we are not sending anything to anyone. This is what I want to get. I want to get, if you guys can see that, I want to get the count of the items. I want to see if we are serializing that right. Okay, let's wait for these guys here to compile. Subsurface scattering. That's a good one, man. Let me put in my tab here so I can take a look later. There we go. Did you hear about this stuff on the R Game Dev? No, I did not. So let's do me in this one. Why did I agree with the phone system upgrade? Oh boy. Why did I touch yes? Why did I do that? Oh man. Let's do mu1 in this one. Please don't crash, Unity. You're thinking too much. Are you going to crash on me? I think it just froze. And I think it just froze. Hopefully I'm killing... Oh, of course I killed the wrong one. Of course I did that. Where is the other one? I killed the one that was running. That's lame. Now I cannot find the one that's frozen. Where are you? Show yourself. Where are you? I found... What? There we go. I found ya. Don't try to... Now I need to open. Oh my god. RIP game. Yeah, there's something going on in the network, I think now. Maybe I'm sending too many messages, and probably that's why it's crashing, if I had to guess the issue. So let's see if it happens again, and if it does, then that's the answer. I'm sending too many messages and Unity is just going, oh my god, I don't know what to do with all these messages. Okay, let's do me in this one. No such a thing as too many messages. Well, I guess for Unity, there is a breaking point. I'm gonna tell you. There is a breaking point. Me one. Let's connect. Is it going? It's going now. Let's touch that campfire. Let's get closer. Now, if I move this one here, we should trigger. Nothing in the client. No exception. Why is the client not receiving it? Let's double check that. So we got the message here. So whenever we get the message in there, we should be sending the message here, right? And then the client. Let's just add a debug here to see if we get anything. Not log. Let's do test as well, and let's say client received message, because it may be that we are not receiving or not going through that code because we are just debugging in here. So let's see if we are at least receiving something. About the... They wanted to remove inactive mods to become the owner. Probably started to take hours. Oh my god. This Thunder subreddit drama. It's kind of sad, yeah. No one, yeah, that's true, man. No one is safe. It's still Toad! Dude, nice to see ya! Welcome to the stream, my man. How you doing? Dude, long time I didn't see ya. It's good, man. It's good. A lot slower. A lot slower than normal, but, you know, we keep on it. Nice to see you, man. How are you doing, by the way? To jump on the desk. Yeah, man. Hopefully it's gonna get better soon. Done it! Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate the follow, man. Doing pretty good. Grew for a while. Nice, man. That's awesome. You're doing well, man. Let's see here if our code works. Dude, I'm gonna tell you, I'm tired of working in this campfire thingamajigger. It's wearing me out. But the problem with this network thing, I need to get this done well. It needs to be, you know, it needs to be solid, because this thing is gonna be controlling every network inventory in the game. So I need to have a good foundation for it. Right? I don't want to be... Oh, the spin is still told. The spin it changed. Now you need to whisper Botweiler Jr. Let me show ya. Whisper Jr. and do spin. So you can write all that without the quotes, right? And that should work. You can do it, bro. Yeah, I know, but it's like, it's driving me insane, guys. Client receive message. Client receive message. So we got 2 messages. So the client is receiving. Why are we not going through all the way to our items? That is the question. Let me add a bunch of if-else statements here so we can add debug to it and do else debug dot. We can remove all these, because these else statements here literally are just for and this is not server, this is client. This is just for debug purposes, right? So client, we can remove all these later on the road, but right now, client, and what is this is doing? So the items are not for this inventory. Delete that, close it, and that's a capital L. What is that? Sony, I got your link, man. 1 second. I got your link. Do you want me to show it? I will take it. There you go, guys. That's the link that Sonnen sent over. Free programming books. That's awesome, dude. They have a bunch of stuff here. That's... Whoa. That's a lot of books, dude. Thanks for sending over. Double linking. Oh, Mystic Cities had done? Mystic, thanks, man. Thanks for posting the link. That's awesome, man. Thanks for sending over. I'm gonna take... I have so many tabs now that I need to check it out. If item... So let's add our filter to the other messages so we're gonna be able to see it. Like that. Because we are filtering, probably that's why we are not seeing them. So that... Okay. Let's try it out. so many languages, dude. That's everything under the sun in there. Three strawberry milkshakes. That's hungry, man. When I'm frustrated with coding, I ignore it. Oh god, someone else got frustrated with coding. That's the life, man. That is the life. But the good thing about it is that if it's something else getting frustrated, it's actually enjoyable, right? Because then at least you can say like, at least it's not me, right? At least it's not me going through that. So you just see it and you know, drink your thing and say, okay, good. It's nice to see you suffering, you know, makes me feel better. It's not me. I know, man. I know how that goes. The only real language is Java and C#. Oh boy. I love to watch streams, man. I love to watch people code. Remember the time when I had time to do that. Now I cannot even do that. Microwave meat game. To keep going and repeat. Yeah. Okay, that's working fine. Let's try to trigger here a network message. Take that out. Client failed to find the item name. I see. I see. I see what's happening. Let's remove this. We don't really care about this right now. And this is getting in our way. Now we should get there. Let's try. Let's try. We get frustrated coding. Rubber duck debugging. I can tell already what it is. Yep. Exactly. I do that, man. I do that a lot. And that's sometimes I remember when I was coding, I was even I would call Jazz and say, Jazz, come here, let me explain something. I know that she would not understand a word that was coming out of my mouth, but she would just sit in there and say, okay. And I would go through the code and she would say, okay. But then I would be able to find my issues, right? So I would say, babe, come here. I wanna explain to you something. Right? That's how we do it. Yeah, but that's a really good, that's actually a good way to find the bugs, is just go through the code and try to explain that to someone else. And then you would say, I got it. That's the issue. Why am I doing that? Right? That's actually a true thing. A real thing to do. She asking questions for every sentence. Well, in the beginning, she would ask, and then we'll get complicated because then I would go completely out of my way because then I was just explaining C# to her, right? But that now, and then she would say like, I don't want to hear anymore. I don't understand it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know. But now she understands that I am explaining to her, but I'm really just talking to myself. So now she just say, okay, I got it. She just, it's there listening and like acknowledging me, right? But she now know, like after a while, she said like, you know that you're talking to yourself because after the 10 seconds after you started, I lost you. You know that for the last 10 minutes, you're just talking to yourself. And I say, yeah, I know. But I got it. Thanks, babe. Thanks for listening. So yeah, if you get someone that you can use, or like a rubber duck, or grab your cat or your dog and explain to your dog what you're doing, that helps. And that's true, that helps, right? The item counts is 1. The item counts is 1, and I did this. The item count is 1. Now it's gonna be 2. It's because I was thinking ahead. You don't understand. Item count 2. Now it's 2. Yes. Yes, my precious. Now, how we update that inventory. Relationship goals? Yeah. Yes. Sometimes you just feel weird. Yeah, that's why I asked Jazz. Say, Jazz, come here. I don't want to sound crazy. I don't want to be that, you know, you're gonna... There we go. Dude, you made that animation? That looks awesome. That's pretty good, man. That is looking pretty good, Mystic. When my code works. What happens to the other person? Perfectly. Oh boy. So okay, now we need to update this inventory, and this inventory is this one right here. So to do that, let's take a look in the guys, let me restart this sound. Better yet, let's put our rain, because we don't hear our rain for a long time. So let's do that. I kind of miss our rain. And which one here is playing? There we go. Do I have that set correctly? Do I have the thunders all the way? Please put some thunders. There we go. There we go, guys. Let's relax. Let's go to our net inventory. And what I'm looking for here now, Jesus, Mortal. That was like one hit? Make it rain. Thunder full power. Yeah, man. Jesus, Mortal like was one hit and took all that? Damn, son. So, okay, let me explain to you guys what I'm trying to do. Now we are serializing all the items in the server side, and we are sending that serialization to the client. What we want to do is everything that's in the inventory in the client side, whatever the server is sending over, that's going to be the items that will be in the client inventory, right? Before we were doing when we add, when we update, when we remove, each one will be its own type of thing. Now we are just, no matter what happens with the inventory, if the inventory changes, the server will serialize everything that's in that inventory and send over to the client. And then in the client side here, we're gonna have a list of base items, okay? And what I'm trying to do here now is wherever is the items that are in the client, I'm just completely erase and say the server told me that the items for this inventory are these ones, and I'm gonna put that in there. So I'm gonna look in the network inventory now, because it's pretty much the same thing that we do when we load the items to begin with, when the game starts, that we are reading the items from the database. This is pretty much what we do. We read the items from the database and say, bam, here's our item. So I'm just gonna check how I'm doing that, and this is probably gonna be using the same type of thing. Jeff exposed, what was it? What was exposed about? Crack ever? Did I miss something? Now play distant music at the same time? You don't talk to yourself? Oh, I see, I see. Jeff exposed. Cheaper than therapy. Well, I'm trying, like, this is what I'm doing. Like, I know that sometimes, yes, I talk like that. But if I don't, I feel that if I don't explain what I'm doing to you guys, you're gonna be watching, but say like, oh, why Jeff just jumped to the network inventory now? And now he's just scrolling up and down, and I don't know what he's doing. So if I explain what I'm gonna do, you guys know that I'm gonna jump here and I'm gonna be looking for that method that actually loads from the server. But I see what you guys are talking about. Chip and therapy. Thunderstruck along with the thunder doing to us. He's getting defensive. Oh boy. How do you guys say Jeff exposed? There we go, guys. Load items. I think this is what I was doing. So we clear inventory, refresh inventory. So we are adding. I don't items add. So let me copy this. Right? Copy. Deep clone, base data. Oh, we don't need to do this. We need to do this too here. Let's go back to our thingamajigger here. So we clear that. And I may move this type of thing to a method here, because then here we could be literally just call that method from both places, right? Instead of doing this. Some sort of method that's kind of like override all items or something like this. And then we call add item. That's the thing. Do I want to do this? Do I want to do the add item? Silly new bot. You're my fave streamer. You must be doing something right. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, master. Appreciate it, dude. Silly new bot. The camera is skeptical look. What's this skeptical look? I don't remember how did I do it. If you ask me, I cannot do it. I need to do it like, you know, when I want to do it. Otherwise, I don't remember. Forgot to tell you. Manchester City Council on Twitter. About what? Let me just double check here, guys, if I'm firing you. I'm gonna explain, but see, I'm just saying. I'm gonna check this to see if I'm firing the event in there. But I just want to know what am I doing. So you guys like, why Jeff is going to that method? I don't know. I like to explain what I'm doing. I like to talk to you guys. So add inventory. Yeah, so see, this is the entire the only thing that I'm thinking here, guys, that could cause a problem. Imagine that. So we are calling this add item here, and this is calling the, if the item gets stacked, it would not get stacked because there would be nothing in the inventory, right? Because we are literally clearing the inventory here, right? And so the stack would not be called, that's for sure. But then we call add internal, and the add internal, go to definition, it calls item added to the inventory. So it also calls the inventory changed, and in the end here it calls item added. The thing is, if we had a bunch of wood in the inventory, and let's say that the server add charcoal to it, we're gonna clear the client, and then when we put it back, we're gonna say, oh, wood added, but that wood was there already. That event, when the wood got there to begin with, already was fired. So I'm thinking it maybe cause a problem. So what I was thinking is, instead of calling that, I'm thinking to just call this here, and this would add the item direct to the list without calling any event. So see right here, and we need to change this dirty bit because we're not even using anymore. And then we set the inventory, and then we add that to the list. I'm gonna try that and see what that does. And then bam, add item. And I think we are done. Network inventory, let's go back here. Let me catch up with the chat. I cannot do that like that. I don't know if I can do it. Do I need to close my eyes? Like, do with the eye open, or close one eye and do like this? I don't know, man. When you ask him, I don't know how to do it. Actions are wrong. He likes to justify his actions. Almost like his actions are wrong. Yeah. I got your link here, Mystic. One second, guys. I don't know how to do those things. Oh, that face? I don't know. I can't do it. I cannot do it. That's pretty good. Skeptical, like you don't believe it what I've been saying. Okay. So like that? I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, guys. Let me just go back here and see if I'm not missing. Where would be... I can smell food. Is Jess eating this time? 10 o'clock at night? What's she eating? I smell food. Load items. You got it. Yeah, man. I cannot do it. Like, I need to clear inventory. Load items. Clear inventory. So I have two ways of loading items. Load items. Refresh inventory items. Let's go with this one. I think this one will do it. I think this one will do it. Net inventory. That. Hopefully I have this as public. Yeah. That's probably well, it's not private. That's pretty good. Fun art? No way, dude. Do any spell right? Jesus, man. Dude, that's crazy. Oh, I should not send that? You guys need to tell me because everybody send me. If you don't want me to show that, you need to tell me when you whisper, say don't show it because everybody send me the whisper and I think that they want to put the link on. So if you want to whisper me a link and you want me to not show it, tell me. Tell me, man. Update UI. So let's do true here. Show it. Okay. Yeah, because yeah, if you whisper me a link, I'm gonna copy and show in the stream. Sex. Is that sex that a night? 7:41 a.m. here. Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry if I butcher your username. Sakes, maybe? Sucks. I'm not sure if I said that right, but welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's 10:44 for me right now, actually. 10:44, man. We need to get going with this thing. We need to get going. Let's move this up. Damn, now that I actually pay attention to the time. Let's do... We do this before that. And right here. We do 4 items dot count. Not contains dot count. Dot count. We're gonna say this. Hopefully that's gonna work. Items J. Okay. Hopefully that would work. Right. 3:45 p.m. for you. It's nearly 7 a.m. Thanks. Yeah, man. No problem. You're welcome. Welcome to the stream, man. I didn't see you here the other days unless if you're lurking, but welcome. I am in Sweden. Where are you guys from? I am streaming from California, USA. And it's hot here. Sweden, man. That's a good place. Australia. We have people from everywhere. Everywhere, man. We are streaming to the peoples of the planet. Right? Peoples of the planet. We are getting started. I love it. Internets, interwebs, streams of the midnight. That's all us. America upper. I think Reggie is starting to feel a little better. That's good, Mortal. That's awesome, man. To go to Australia next summer. My wife used to go to Australia twice a year. She was working for a company and they would have their meetings in the headquarters. She would go to Australia twice a year. She always would say, Jeff, let's go with me. I say, nah, maybe next time. She ended up leaving the company and I never went there with her. Now I regret my decisions. Is that empty? No, that's not empty. So, okay, we need to fix that. For one. But, if we add an item here, everything goes away. That's not actually... Well... We are having an issue with the UI now because Okay. Now let's go to this guy. Do we got the items? Yes, we got the items there. That's good. So that's good. Let me try to fix that UI. Maybe. Clear inventory, add items, and then refresh them. That makes sense, doesn't it? Hopefully that does the work that we need. We need a boat first. To lay down. Yeah, he probably is getting better, Mortal. That's good news, man. If he started like purring, like, that's a good sign. Oh, you know something? If you're next to like a lion, like a tiger, a real lion, and let's say if you're in the jungle or wherever you are, and you know that there's tigers around, or like if he starts purring, you should be worried, or you would be dead really soon, because they do that before they attack, right? The tigers, they don't purr because they are happy. They purr because they're gonna attack you. Targeting X64, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and that I learned in a documentary. If you guys wanted that piece of knowledge, if you guys, you know, get yourself in that type of situation, you know, that's not a good sign. Don't think that he's happy with you in there. He's not. Yeah, I'm gonna try 64 Clay Creek for sure. I don't think that anyone that's actually playing modern games right now that it's running a machine with a 32-bit. I don't think anyone is doing that. Okay, so that's empty. We need to fix that. But did we fix this issue? Yes. So now we remove, everything happens. You don't even see that the refresh occurred. Put it back. And now we have everything. So this is one of the things that I'm thinking about. 1 second. Yeah, see? It's burning both stacks here. So it burns one from here, burns one from there, one from here, or so it keeps burning from both stacks. What do you guys think? I know that this is not a big deal, but I'm just asking you guys your opinion. Should we always burn from one stack and then it starts, and then when that stack ends we go to the next stack, or it's not a big deal to burn like every other one, because then both stacks would end together, or whatever. If we have less in this one, this would end first and then the other one. What do you guys think? Like, is that a big deal or not really? Like, I know that to me it's not a big deal, but you know, maybe you guys have an opinion about that. Because now see, it just burned one from there, and then it's gonna burn one from the one in the bottom. So I have 42 in there, and then we have 41, and then now it's probably gonna burn one from here. See, 54. Now it's gonna burn one from here, 40. So from one stack, he has a stray throat telling. Yeah, from one stack, you think? Some people may not like if it alternates. You know, what I'm thinking is that would this generate some type of gameplay? Because you know that people will try to do things to overcome the system, and then say, oh, if I have one stack, that burns just one stack. If I have two stack, that burns every other one. I don't know if this would cause some gameplay or some people taking advantage of something in the game. That's why I'm thinking, right? Because to me, it's not a big deal, but you know how it goes. People find a way to take advantage of it somehow. Burn from a single stack. harder to identify how many you have if you have part stacks. Yeah. I'm hopping off. Gonna work in my game. Mystic Cities, dude, thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks for all the links and everything, man. Appreciate it. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about these things. You know. Because it knows it. And it's stacking only one. Yeah, this one got filled. It stacks in wherever is available. It stacks in just only one, but it keeps burning, you know, every other one. So let me close this here. And let's open this guy here. Are we updating in the client now? And I don't think we are. Because this one has only one. So looks like we are only updating. We are only sending the message when we add a new item. So let me close this. And probably you're gonna mess up the inventory now. Now it's still, see, we have 49. So now 50. The next one creates one. So this one we should be getting in this, in the client side now. Yeah. So now we got the update with the 51, and we got one here. So we still are missing. We're still missing the update, right? But I think this is just an event that we need to look for. Is the update event, because now we are just tracking the add, remove, if I'm not 100% sure, but I think we're just adding, tracking the add and remove. That's why these ones are not getting, the client is not receiving the messages about the updates. But as soon as we add something new to that inventory, so if I put these bullets in here, we can close that, and those bullets should be here now. Yeah, and the bullets are there. We can take it. And we have a bug in there.
Yeah.
Mystic, dude. Thanks for the support, man. Biscuits are the new super fruit. Dude, go work in your game, man. Have some fun. Thanks for everything. Thanks for the support, man. Appreciate it. Dude. Yeah, so we have an issue here. Mystic Cities, dude. You almost scare me, but you can do it. You didn't do it. Thanks, man. So look, that infinite ammo. I like that. I like that feature. This is a feature, guys. This is not a bug. This is a feature. Look at that. Ammo for days. Okay. Oh, this is... I know. We need to send this event to the server. We are not using it. Yeah, we are not updating. Like, whatever happens in the client, the server doesn't even care about it. Say, you're the client. I don't care. I have my bullet here. Doesn't matter if you take it out. I'm gonna put it back in there. So, yeah. Let me throw this away. And this is being spawned in the server side. That's good. That's working. At least that's working. So we have a couple of bugs still. We have different bugs now, though, that we had before. I'm gonna keep one. Throw that away. Don't want all that. For Paula. Put all those boxes, make the fire bigger. I was thinking to maybe make those boxes smaller, right? You're salty. Xcode in the inventory. Welcome to the stream, man. Best feature, yeah. Killing a woman when she lived in Texas. What? No way. Dino is going insane right now. And the campfire turned off. Is it off here? Yeah, it's off here, so it got full. So yeah, so it got no place more to stack anything. And of course, we are not having the right quantity in there. But if we look this one, Yeah, it should be like 50, 50, 50. So there is nothing else to stack here. There is no more space. The campfire goes out. If we take the bullets off and turn back on, then we'll keep burning. And then it's turning on in the client as well. Okay, so that's good. That's what we want, guys. Let me open here. Yeah, so we have that one in there. Good. So I guess these other bugs, we're gonna be fixing them tomorrow, my friends. What time is it? 10:58. Yeah, I'm hungry. I need to take a shower. I need to eat. I didn't have dinner yet tonight. I didn't even have time to have dinner. Damn. I'm gonna have it right now. I'm getting super hungry. Save project. And we were talking about food earlier. That made me even more hungry. But yeah, we're gonna try to fix those issues tomorrow. And we're gonna try to keep this implementation and see if this would work for what we want. If does not work, I'm gonna delete the code and I'm gonna try again using a different strategy, right? I know that's been a long time doing this inventory and working on it all the time, but I need to get this done like well done, right? Syrian images. I got your link here. Where is it? Got your link, man. Oh boy. Look at that setup, dude. This is the one that you get today? 10 inputs? That looks good, man. So you have 4 XLR. You have inputs for days. And I like these sliders. Because mine, I don't have these sliders. I just have the things. I really like the sliders. It's looking pretty good. Look at that keyboard, dude. Oh, yeah. That's looking awesome, man. Let me catch up the chat here. Tendonite? Who eats a tendonite? Exactly. 1040. Thanks for the stream. Clay Cree. Thanks for watching, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support, man. I really do. I know that I keep telling you guys all the time, like, thank you. But I know you guys could be doing anything you want with your life and you choose to be here with me, right? How am I not going to be happy to have you guys, right? It actually, every day when I get home, and actually I am look forward to stream so I can, you know, I can have fun with you guys and enjoy. But thanks everybody for watching. Appreciate it. What do you like more, this one or this one? Okay, 1 second here. Solon, I got your links, man. Let me take a look in the Solon links, and then I'm gonna be hosting someone, guys. 1 second. Let me just take a look in the Solon. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus. Dude, that face looks like I am in pain on that thing. Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna paste in the chat so you guys can go to town. I know that you're just waiting for it. So that's the image. Man, thanks for doing it. You make my day, guys. You guys make my day. Oh my god, this picture here looks like I'm in pain. Oh boy. Jesus Christ. Is that a new emote? My name's Jeff. Oh guys, you're something else. Let me see who's streaming here. I need to go, guys. I wish I could stay, but I cannot. Oh man. Who is streaming in the midnights? Rainbow is streaming. There we go. Let's give a host to Rainbow. What else? we did host Kernel yesterday. I don't think Kernel is streaming. Yeah, let's go with Rainbow, guys. I'm gonna be playing one more song, and then we're gonna be hosting Rainbow. Thanks for everything, everyone. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the support. Thanks for Thanks for watching the stream, and thanks for having fun with us. Hopefully, you guys had fun and enjoyed the stream. I did. I did at least. So thanks, everyone. I love you all, and hopefully, I see you guys tomorrow. Be safe, guys, and keep coding. See you, my friends.